Yes, 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 yes! Yes! Oui, 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 oui. J'adore. Je l'adore. Bonjour tout le monde! I am Pearl and welcome back to my channel, My French Story, the place to be to learn French, so make sure that you subscribe. Today, I am going to react to Lily Rose Depp speaking French. So she is the daughter of Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis. So Vanessa Paradis, she is a French actress, model, singer, icon, pretty much. She's very popular and famous in France. So because her mom is French, I expect her to have a beautiful French, and I can't wait to listen to her speak French. So here we are going to have a look at two different videos. The first one is a video from Vanity Fair, and the second one is a video from Melty. I will put the link of those videos in the description box down below. In the first video, Lily Rose is actually teaching us a French accent. So we will have a French lesson with her. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm excited. So let's dive into the video together.
Lily, for your surprise showcase, please break down how to do a French accent. Please reread the card in a French accent. Lily, for your surprise showcase, please break down how to do a French accent.
I mean, so many things I can say about it. First of all, gorgeous. But it's going to be interesting to see how she's going to break down how you guys can make a French accent.
Please flip the page. The red roses were fresh yesterday. The red roses were fresh yesterday. R's are distinctly very French. It's a sound that I feel like is only really used in French. Red roses. The first.
So here I love that she's talking about the R sound. Is the first thing she's talking about. And yes, as you already know, if you are trying to learn French, this R sound, this R sound, it's so hard to make because in English you don't have that sound. In English speakers, they tend to do the R sound, W. You have this W sound because you don't have that R sound. French people, the R sound is really something that you need to know how to make if you want to speak French, you know, with a nice accent. So she will probably teach us how to make this R sound.
Instinct is like doing a very strong R to sound French, like the red roses, or like the TH also is like people often go to like Z, which I feel like nuance it a little bit, but the R is for sure.
So here I want to add to what she said, and I agree 100%. People tend to do a very harsh R because they want to, they want to sound French. But what I really recommend is when you practice, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to make a very hard R to practice. And then when you speak, you have to do it like way slightly. So when you practice, very strong, and when you actually speak with people, if you have an exam, if you speak to French people, try to, do it but more slightly.
The red roses were fresh yesterday. The red roses were fresh yesterday. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? The W's aren't quite as articulated, I feel like, as like the R's or the TH's. But I feel like what's interesting with this one is like a word like Diego, since it can be like it's a name as well. That to me is like one of the words that you can just kind of say like how you would say it in French, like Diego, because that's just the name. And Carmen too, it's like a name, so you would just say that how it is. Some words you can just say the French version of because.
So here I want to say something. I think it's very smart what they did. It's to make a French accent on English sentences. It is a great way for you guys to practice your pronunciation because you will read English, so you won't have to focus on the meaning, you're just focusing on the pronunciation. So here it is a great tip. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. It is a great tip. Practice doing your French accent on English, on an English text with English phrases, English sentences. It will help you a lot. We keep that in mind.
That's what they would be anyway. Where, notice that R, in the world is Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Professor.
Okay, so here she's showing off her acting skills. You go, girl. You go, girl. She's pretty good. She's really good.
If we heat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? Professor, if we heat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? I feel like the French have a sound for their pauses, or for our pauses, which is just kind of like, which I guess is universal, but it's very prominent in French language. Professeur, if we, it's almost like you're looking for the other word, you're waiting for it to come to you, and so you're doing something.
Yes, 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 yes! Yes! Oui, 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 oui. J'adore. Je l'adore. So true. French people, when we're looking for our words, we do, so if you want to sound more French, trying to fake an hesitation. Professeur, and it is our feeling word. When we don't know what we're going to say, we say a lot. I couldn't agree more with that.
In the interim. Also, what's interesting about this one is, notice the H in heat kind of disappears when you're doing it in a French accent. It would be eat, so it's almost like you're eating something. The H goes.
Once again, she is so right. The H in French is silent, so we don't pronounce it. So here, she's so right.
Sublimate? Well, I think just the emphasis is more on mate than sub. In English, you would say sublimate, or I would say that. And in French, it's more like sublimate.
Boom. Here, very important. So when people learn a language, learn French, they don't learn how to stress words, because French is quite a monotone language. But it's actually really true that different stress on different syllable, on different words in a sentence will definitely help you have a better pronunciation. So when you practice your French, try to practice also your stresses, the stress on certain syllable, the pace. The pace is so important. What words are going to be pronounced very quickly, and other words you are going to take your time. It's so important to work on rhythm and pace, and most of the time we don't do it. We're just focusing on learning more words, more vocabulary, but working on the pace is really important. So here, girl, j'adore.
Professor, if we eat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate? Professor, if we eat the solid too quickly, won't it sublimate?
Okay. So here, I loved the lesson. I found that the lesson was very quick, very straight to the point, was also very entertaining. She is a good actress. I love the way she is. Loved it. Now, I'm curious to hear her speak French. So this is what we are going to do right now. But what we can remember and memorize from this little lesson is the work on pace. The work on pace, the work on rhythm when you learn French. I will try to make more videos like this on my channel to help you guys with the French pace. Also, what is really interesting is practice your French pronunciation using English phrases. It's really good because you are going to make it so French. You know how you mimic other people. I think it's great to get the gist of the French pronunciation. It really helps. And also your R. The R sound, this R sound. I made a video how to make this R sound. So if you are interested, please check this out. I will put the link in the description box. Now, let's listen to her speak French. Yes!
Beaucoup de gens se disent que c'est peut-être plus facile d'avoir du succès dans ce métier quand on a déjà un peu un...
Perfection, la perfection, c'est parfait. On peut arrêter la vidéo tout de suite en fait. We can stop the video right now. This is good. This is perfect. I love it.
Un pied dedans parce que à cause de sa famille ou à cause de quoi que ce soit. Pour mes parents, ça a été important de me donner et donner à mon frère une enfance plus normale possible. Évidemment, enfin, c'est peut-être pas une enfance comme toutes les autres, mais aucune enfance se ressemble, quoi. En grandissant, j'ai toujours eu des amis.
Wow. So here, I'm impressed, but her mom is French. I don't know if she grew up in France. I feel like, if I remember well, I feel she did, but maybe not her entire childhood or her entire life. But I know she grew up in France. Her French is perfect. What I want to say about the way she speaks, she sounds so mature. So mature. So I don't know how old she is exactly, maybe 20, something like that. The way she speaks, the words she's using, her attitude, even the way she is, she looks very mature and she speaks in a very mature way. There's no accent. It's interesting, she has no American accent at all. I would even say that she has a Parisian accent. I'm going to listen to it a little bit more and then explain to you what I mean by Parisian.
Plus âgés que moi, j'ai toujours traîné beaucoup avec des adultes depuis que je suis jeune. J'ai toujours eu ce sentiment de mieux m'entendre avec eux ou de peut-être qu'ils me comprenaient mieux. Après, j'ai aussi plein de super amis de mon âge et j'ai aussi adoré les expériences de jeunes. Je trouve que c'est important.
Why is she so cool? She's the kind of girl you want to be friends with. I want to be your friend, Lily Rose. Can we be friends? Like, no? Okay. She's really cool. So when I was talking about the Parisian accent, I'm talking about this nonchalance. She has a kind of nonchalance in the voice, but in a positive way. I just like her, guys. Because her French is so nice.
Moi aussi, j'ai commencé à travailler quand j'avais 15 ans et j'avais déjà envie de tourner, d'être avec des adultes, de faire des choses de grandes. Je suis trop contente de travailler dans le cinéma aujourd'hui et de faire ma carrière là-dedans, mais après, c'est difficile de naviguer ce monde-là enfant. Donc, je suis contente d'avoir été protégée un peu de ça quand j'étais petite. Donc, franchement, cette pression de trouver qui on est, ce qu'on aime, ce qu'on a envie de faire, je l'ai pas trop ressenti petite. C'est plus maintenant que je ressens une pression parce qu'évidemment,
Okay, another thing that I like about the way she speaks a normal pace. You will let me know in the comments, but I still feel like we can understand her. I still feel that it's not too quick. Let me know in the comments. Maybe because I'm French, it's easy for me, but I feel that the way her pronunciation, the pace, I feel it's very easy to understand. So let me know if you understand what she's saying easily.
Beaucoup de gens se disent que c'est peut-être plus facile d'avoir du succès dans ce métier quand on a déjà un peu un pied dedans parce que à cause de sa famille ou à cause de quoi que ce soit. Que ouais, j'entends beaucoup de choses, de gens qui pensent que c'est plus facile pour moi, pour une raison ou pour une autre, mais franchement, moi je pense que c'est peut-être un peu plus difficile. Après, je comprends cette impression évidemment quand on connaît peut-être un peu déjà son...
So sorry, I'm very into the interview because she's talking about her career and saying that because she has famous parents, some people are saying that it's easier for her, but she's actually trying to, trying to make it by herself. And I think it's very interesting and I love the way she's explaining it. I will put the link of this video in the description box. I like this interview because you have the subtitles in French. It's very good because it's important for you to listen to her speak French, but to read exactly what she's saying. And then you can go and look up the words you don't know. But because this interview has French subtitles, it's very good for you to watch, to learn French. And I really recommend her interviews because the way she speaks, it's very good. It's a nice standard French accent. So if you want to listen to some French, I'm definitely think that I recommend her videos. I recommend her videos.
Prénom, les gens ils se disent tout vient comme ça, mais c'est vrai que c'est pas vrai du tout quoi. En tout cas, ça me motive de travailler 2 fois plus dur pour montrer aux gens que voilà, je suis là parce que j'ai envie de l'être, parce que je bosse énormément, je donne tout pour mes rôles, c'est ce que j'aime, c'est ce qui me passionne et puis voilà, que j'ai envie de faire ma propre carrière quoi.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh my god, she's amazing. Her French was flawless, so it's definitely a 10 out of 10. I would even give her a 12 out of 10 because the lesson that she did with Vanity Fair was funny, but also very informative. And I feel like we've learned a lot of things. So if you would like me to review more celebrities, please comment in the comment section box down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss anything. That's it for me and I see you very soon for another video. Salut!